The government's expected to announce a change to planning rules in England to make it easier for developers to build onshore wind turbines, as long as there's community support for the projects. Ministers were facing a backbench rebellion on their energy bill from supporters of onshore wind, including the president of the COP26 Climate Change Summit, Sir Alok Sharma. A BBC investigation suggests 3 major water companies in England discharged sewage hundreds of times last year on days when it wasn't raining, which is illegal. The practice, known as dry spilling, is banned because it can lead to higher concentrations of sewage in waterways, causing environmental harm. David Henderson is the CEO of the industry body Water UK.
There should never be a dry spill, and any suggestion that there has been one should be investigated fully by the Environment Agency. But I think really enforcement is not the way we're going to fix the ultimate issue, which is to reduce and ideally eliminate sewage going into our rivers and seas, which is why we have unveiled an ambitious plan to triple investment so that we can tackle the root cause of the problem, which is an ageing system, a tired system, and a very large system.
Scotland's First Minister Humza Yousaf is expected to make a significant announcement on early years childcare when he reveals his programme for government later today. Earlier this year, Mr Yousaf said he wanted to offer 22 hours of childcare every week for 1- and 2-year-olds. Our Scotland correspondent James Shaw reports.
The full range of Humza Yousaf's plans for the next 12 months will not be known until he stands up to speak this afternoon. But it is clear that he wants his offer on childcare to be the centrepiece. He said that helping families with the cost of living is a key priority, and an expansion of childcare will help with that. But the First Minister will also have to deal with a number of other potentially distracting issues. A by-election expected next month in Rutherglen and Hamilton West will be closely fought between the SNP and Labour, and the police investigation into the SNP's finances continues.
The family of a man who was shot dead by police a year ago today say they're still waiting to hear from the Crown Prosecution Service over whether the officer involved will face criminal charges. Chris Cabba, who was 24, was shot in Streatham in South London after the car he was driving collided with an unmarked police car. His mother, Helen Cabba, said the wait for news from the CPS was agonising.
So what about us? What about us? When I have to do the proper mourning for Chris, it's very disappointing, very. So we demand to the CPS, we need a decision. We need a decision without of delay.
Conservationists say the number of golden eagles in southern Scotland is at its highest in 300 years. Nearly 50 of the birds are now in the area around Dumfries and Galloway and the Scottish borders.